So we're on Oakwood between Gramercy Place and Western Avenue. And we're going to walk around the block where I used to live. It's over apartments, 4649 West Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles. We're going to walk around there and around the block that I would have walked around if I walked around the block in those days, in the early 80s. It's a little different. This apartment building there is new. Alright, come on. Millie got some weeds in her fur. Like something there. I'll get those weeds out of her fur when we get home. When we get back to the car. Don't remember if that KFC was there. A lot of the buildings are the same, but businesses might be different. And there are some new buildings. That looks like a new one right there. Over there. I remember that building. I used to be able to see it from my apartment window. I guess think they still call this area Koreatown. Oh, right around here. There's another new building going up. So they're still building around here. When I lived here in the early 80s, I was on the second floor. And next door to us was an ambulance service. Could be quite noisy at times. They'd be trying out their sirens and stuff. Doesn't look, that's not there anymore. They've replaced it. Got a Korean church. And a beauty salon. Oh, for weddings. A wedding shop. Huh. Definitely not what was next to us. And there's the Dover. We lived on the second floor, or I lived on the second floor. I lived alone then. And my window looked out over Western Avenue. I may have gone up that fire escape a time or two and gone up to the roof. There's a very good view on the roof up there. Above the 6th floor. My address was 4649 West Beverly Boulevard, apartment 206, Los Angeles. Don't remember the zip. So apparently they're still building new apartments and stuff around here. Maybe there's the area is kind of, what do they call it? Where they revive an area, gentrification, or I forget what they call it. When they basically remodel a whole area. Kind of looks that way. Some of those places even look upscale. It wasn't bad when I was here. Yeah, it looks pretty nice still. Well, that's not there anymore. There used to be a laundromat where I played video games. Asteroid was the big game of the time, so early 80s. You can hear new construction, or maybe that's road repair. But they've also got the new construction, so you know, I think things are looking up here. there's a place for rent. Want to move here, Millie? I think she likes it where we are. Plus, we're moving to Indiana, which will be a completely different place than where she has lived the first 16 years of her life. 2 years in LA County and 14 years in Orange County. And we'll be living in Indiana, not far from Indianapolis. I used to walk up that way, walk around. The Paramount Studios was a few blocks away. Okay, so we walked around the block, same block that I walked around 27 years before Millie was born. And now, Millie got to join me on the walk around the block. It's over apartments where I lived when I walked around this block 27 years before Millie was born. And now we both walked around it. All right. And then I think we should head on to our next adventure. What do you think? That a good idea? Oops. Get out of the dirt clods first. All right. We'll catch you later. Bye.